So this is where we're getting to I love this stuff. It's a little bit of the woo-woo stuff, but I think it's really important. As we talked about earlier, sometimes it's hard to see past where you are when you are burned out. You are just sort of like going through the days and it doesn't seem like you have a lot of options. So in this little section of our workshop today, I want to help you get grounded and bring yourself into the present. So we'll do a box breathing exercise to do that. And then we'll also do a visioning exercise so that we can peek into the future and we can look at what it's like when we are not burned out, what it's like on the other side. So let me go ahead and invite you to, I'm going to take myself off camera here, but invite you to go ahead and just get comfortable wherever you're sitting, however you are in the room, and just give it a try. If this isn't your thing, I won't ask you to do it again, but just give it a try for now. And there is just a little bit of a caveat on this one, which is if you are currently pregnant, when it comes to the holding of your breath, go ahead and just keep breathing. So you can continue with the counting, but don't hold your breath. That's the recommendation. So you can see if you are looking at the screen, you can kind of see the flow of the box breathing. And this is something you can use whenever you feel like you need to ground yourself, when you feel like you need to calm your nervous system down. A lot of people, myself included, use this to help to fall asleep. But the way it goes is you will breathe in through your nose for 4 counts. So slowly breathing in, filling up your lungs that whole time, holding there for 4 counts, and then exhaling out through the mouth for 4 counts until you empty your lungs of your breath, and then holding again, and we'll start over again. So we'll just do this for a couple of minutes, but look at it as an opportunity to just quiet that nervous system and really be in the present moment. So I invite you to close your eyes if you would like to, or soften your gaze. Just noticing your natural breathing at this point. Just feeling the air coming in and on your exhale. And then we'll go ahead and start breathing in through the nose. So breathing in, 2, 3, 4, holding there, 2, 3, 4, and exhaling out through the mouth, 2, 3, 4. And now hold it there with your empty lungs, 2, 3, 4, and breathing in again through the nose, 2, 3, 4. Holding it there at the top with your lungs full, 3, 4. And then exhaling out through the mouth, 3, 4. And holding there, 2, 3, 4. So I'll let you just do one on your own. As you come around and complete the box and return to your normal breathing. So I appreciate you bearing with me if that's not something that you would normally do on a video call. Again, it's something that I have found so helpful. It does take practice. It does take a bit of a mindset shift sometimes if it's not something that you are used to. But I find it to be just incredibly, incredibly helpful. So thank you for doing that with me. And then I want to move to our next exercise. Now that we are in the present, we're very grounded. Our next step in this workshop is to think about what might be. Take a peek into the future of what life could be as you are on the other side of how you're feeling right now. So again, I would invite you to close your eyes if you choose to do so, or soften your gaze. You may also want to have a pen and paper handy if things come up for you during this exercise. The important thing is to just relax and go with whatever comes up for you. Vision work can be very powerful, not only because of what we're able to see for ourselves, but also because our unconscious mind takes notes. And as we go through the exercise, we are actually practicing for the future in our minds. So go ahead and close your eyes, soften your gaze. Imagine yourself looking at a desk calendar with today's date being shown. I'm not even sure if people have desk calendars anymore, but imagine a desk calendar. And watch those pages flip from today to tomorrow, to the next day, and then to next month, and the next, until we arrive exactly 1 year from today. So imagine you look up from wherever you're sitting and walk outside. So just take a moment to take in your outdoor space. What sounds do you hear? What is the temperature? Are there any particular smells that you're picking up? So just imagine yourself there. And now imagine as you scan the horizon, you see a small group of people seated nearby. And you start to move towards them and start to pick up on bits of conversation. And as you move closer, you can see that the group is made up of the people in your life who mean the most to you. They might be your partner, your children, your friends, your birth family, your chosen family, your colleagues, your neighbors. You might even see your pet hanging out there. And you can hear someone saying, "It's really incredible to see the difference in them. They seem so much more balanced and content." And you realize that they're talking about you with warmness and compassion and maybe a little bit of admiration as well. And you see the others in the group nodding in agreement and smiling. And the speaker just continues to note the positive differences in you they've noticed over the past year. And other people chime in with their own observations and how their own lives have changed as a result of you being unstuck and unburned out. How you have become more yourself, how your priorities have changed, how your energy has shifted, how you've grown. So listen to what they are saying. What would they be saying about you? And take note of what registers for you. And then you hear someone who has come into your life relatively recently ask, wow, is this the way they used to be? Is this what they used to be like? And the others nod, and someone says, they're even better now. So you don't join the group, you don't go any further, but rather return to where you were sitting and consider for a moment how much all those people care about you. Think about what it feels like to see yourself through their eyes now that you're on the other side of burnout. Think about that future you and how you feel there on the other side of burnout. What would you want to say to your present self? So just take a moment now to make a few notes for yourself about this glimpse into the future. Capture especially how you feel or how you were imagining this future version of yourself feeling. That's such a powerful visioning exercise, and I think can really be helpful as we try to imagine what great things are on the other side for us.